Hello to you. Now, if you're new to joining us, my name is Amy Miller, and I help moms of children with special needs return to joy by simplifying their everyday lives so that they can get back to making memories with their family instead of worrying over all the things. And today we're going to be talking about, this is our third in our series of editing your space and your routines. We've already talked about editing your space with reducing toxins that come into your space and into your home, into your cabinets. Last month, we talked about editing your routines with things that you're putting topically on your skin and your body, your hair. And this last part of the series, we're going to talk about editing your routines with what you're putting in your body, the toxins that are coming in and how we can filter through those more efficiently and more effectively. Now, when it comes to your toxic load, it can feel overwhelming to try and achieve this toxic-free life, right? The truth is you're never really going to be free of toxins. Especially over the last 10 years, they have just skyrocketed the amount that we're bombarded with in the air, in the soil, in our water. And so in many ways, they're just a part of life, but you do have some control over your exposure, especially when it comes to what you bring into your home. And we've already covered that you know now how many toxins that you're around, where they come from, how to fight them. And once you do that, you're better equipped to take better care of yourself, and your family. You don't have to feel powerless or hopeless when it comes to your health, and you don't have to live in fear of toxins either. So with the power of nature, you can take control of your life and your health and enjoy a lighter toxic load and, dare I say, a happy body, right? Now, some of you might recognize this picture. This is one we've used similar to this for many years, but for those of you who are new, this is dōTERRA's Wellness Pyramid, and we have tweaked it for our 3 Life Essentials community. So it was created with foundational health principles in mind that really build atop each other. So I want you to think of your health like stacking habits or stacking blocks. If you remove the foundation, then it all just topples. And looking at nutrition and digestion and movement and metabolism, all of those impact other aspects of your health and well-being, and especially with that spiritual foundation there at the bottom. And so these wellness principles are the same lifestyle factors that impact overall health. So we're going to start with nutrition there, that green section there. Really, every system in your body requires adequate nourishment to function, which is why it's important to eat a diet that's rich in proteins, in vitamins, and in minerals, in fat. And so that is foundational. Now, when we look at digestion, which we also talk about, maybe our gut health, that impacts the nutrients that you're absorbing, which is what we just talked about. So it also affects your immune system and your mental wellness. Then when we move up to movement, exercise supports your body in so many ways, including a healthy immune system. And then when we look at metabolism, that's your body's way of regulating and managing that energy. And if we move a step forward, if we look at rest or quality rest, when we talk about sleep, adequate sleep really impacts your health in so many ways, including your hormonal balance and your metabolic wellness, which we just talked about. And then when we move on to stress management is really key to short-term and long-term health and a quality of life. So learning how to manage those stressors in healthier ways. Excuse me. And then exposure. right? Studies have previously shown environmental exposure to pollutants can affect almost every single bodily system. And then when we shift all the way down there to the bottom, again, our spiritual foundation, you are made up of body, mind, and spirit. And if you neglect this area, you will never be truly well in any of the other areas. Even if you spent all your life getting great sleep, nourishing your physical body, managing toxins, you still haven't addressed the foundation of who you are. And I believe that will never be nourished without a relationship with your maker, the one who knit you together in your mother's womb. You are fearfully and wonderfully made, friend. And I invite you to talk with me more about either beginning or strengthening this relationship. It's that crucial to your wellness. I'm going to put a link below after this video of where you can reach me, whether you're watching this on YouTube in the recording or whether you're joining us here in Telegram. I don't want you, if you don't grasp anything else in this class today, I want you to grasp this concept of our spiritual foundation is the foundation of our wellness. Okay. So let's dive in a little bit deeper to some of these things, okay? Are you still with me? Okay. So now this picture shows you tools that you can use in your wellness toolbox. Now, I'm going to start again with the spiritual foundation. This tool in the toolbox is not found in a thing, but in a person, in Jesus. Now, there are other tools that can come alongside this relationship. Things like prayer, which is simply just having a conversation with your creator, listening and talking. In reading God's love letter to you in the Bible, and community with others who are also becoming well in their spiritual foundation of wellness. So again, I invite you that if this is an area that's new to you or you know could need a jump start or a reset, I want you to reach out to me, please. Now, the rest of these tools, we're focusing on dōTERRA's toolbox today, but there are several other tools that I would add to this list that my own family uses regularly, as well as ones that I use with my holistic health clients. Things like sound therapy and frequency therapy and detoxification foot baths, joy exercises, breathing tools and exercises. These are all powerful tools that help strengthen our body. And if you want to know more about any of those tools or getting unstuck in your own wellness, reach out to me. I'll share a link below where I can get to know you, your needs a little bit better, get to know you a little bit better, and we can come up with a game plan together to help you move forward in your wellness. Now, dōTERRA is all about proactive, natural ways of addressing root concerns. Temporary or superficial solutions aren't enough, and they aren't in our world of 3 Life Essentials. But the lifestyle choices that you make each day are really foundational to your wellness. Your body is generally a reflection of that lifestyle. And dōTERRA has created an easy to follow wellness path with products to support you at any point in your journey. And I'm here today to help guide you on that way. Okay, so today we're focusing on nutrition and digestion by discussing some of the importance of macronutrients as part of our foundational health habits. Okay, so far, if you joined us in last month's talk about topical products, we covered lots of toxins in topical products, but now we're going to shift gears and we're going to discuss the internal side of things. Okay. Now, the sum of these substances that accumulate within our body and the burden that they place on vital organs at any given time, we refer to that as your toxic load. Now, fortunately, humans have a very efficient metabolic detoxification pathway that neutralizes some of those harmful chemicals with key elimination channels, including your digestive system, your liver, and your kidneys. Now, those have to function properly. And those pathways are dependent upon nutrition and lifestyle to start. So those are the most important way to detoxify is through a healthy diet. Now, focusing on food that helps support a really high complex process of detoxification. Now, even though our built-in systems are designed to promote everyday filtering and removal of toxins, the true challenge really is creating some daily and even quarterly habits that support those detoxification pathways. Okay, so as your body works to detox from the chemicals it's exposed to on a daily basis, the body is going to deplete its reserves for several nutrients. And if you happen to be like I do, and at one point was taking medications that I thought were helping my body, what they were doing were actually depleting some of those nutrients that I needed in my body unknowingly. And so there may be other reasons, other things that you're exposed to that are depleting those nutrients from your body. So the more toxin exposure, the greater the need for copper, the greater the need for iron, for zinc, magnesium. And whenever you consume the proper amount of a vitamin or a mineral, your body receives specific health benefits. And if certain nutrients are missing, then your body isn't receiving the resources it needs to function properly. Now, for many people, supplementation can provide their bodies with adequate vitamins, minerals, nutrients to support that function. So really, this is the first step in supporting your body cleansing itself of toxins. Now, I like to use dōTERRA's Lifelong Vitality supplements. I have them right here. Now, I don't use these on the daily because I actually use other tools. I use a frequency scanning device that helps me know what my body is saying it needs each day. So I'm actually only taking these and the amount that my body is saying it needs each day. So many times I'm using them daily, but not always. So each complex blend has a specific job that assists with optimal function. I'm curious, how many of you take the Lifelong Vitality supplements? Uh-oh, hold on just a minute. I lost our screen share, so hold on just a minute. Let me reset this up. Bear with me just a minute. We're going to talk about 2 other supplements that will help in this process. Let me pull it up here. Oh, my whole PowerPoint just failed. Let me pull it up again here. It's coming, I think. Oh, okay. Here it's opening. Slowly but surely. Here we go. All right, let me see if I can get this going here. All right, let me find our slide. Here we go. Thank you for being so patient here. So let's move on and talk about probiotics. Now, our lungs, our digestive tract, and our skin are really the most vulnerable pathways when it comes to detoxification. You have probably seen evidence of that if you've ever had a skin rash or just this unusual thing that pops up on your skin and you're not really sure why, or you start this cough, or maybe you have chronic issues with your breathing or with your respiratory system, that it's because those pathways are very vulnerable. So when we want to support healthy digestion and your immune system with probiotics, the PB Assist, that is really a powerful probiotic defense formula, because it not only helps increase the number of good bacteria in your intestines, which are necessary for digestive health, but each serving delivers 6 billion CFUs of active probiotic cultures and soluble prebiotic fiber to support your digestive function, particularly in the colon and the intestinal tract. And I'll show you something that makes these probiotics a little bit different from anything else you've ever used before. You'll see here, it's kind of like this little green capsule. And it's actually, you see one side of it kind of looks clear. It's because this is double encapsulated. Let me see if I can show it better to you right here. It's double encapsulated, meaning that it's going to survive the stomach acid as it goes into the intestinal tract. So most probiotics are not able to survive those harsh stomach acids. And so they actually never make it farther down into the intestinal tract or into the colon. So this is what makes dōTERRA's probiotics a little bit different than anything else. Okay, so the other thing we want to look at is metabolic detoxification. So metabolic detoxification is your body's natural process of removing toxins from your cells and then ultimately eliminating them from your body. And the human body really has exposure to both endogenous toxins, which are from our own bodies, and external toxins on a daily basis, which can really put pressure on the body's natural metabolic detoxification capacity. This can be why many times you put on weight and you keep it there. All those toxins are accumulating and keeping it from your body detoxifying properly. And this is where dōTERRA's newer MetaPWR Metabolic Assist product comes in, because it's literally just that. It's an assist for your metabolic system. And this daily supplement will help you smooth out the curves in your blood sugar around meal times. And this is really important because as those blood sugar curves smooth out, you're going to feel better and you're going to tend to choose food options that are more supportive to those natural detoxification processes. I don't know if you know this, but blood sugar levels are one of the most significant markers of health. And these levels naturally fluctuate depending on our eating or activity patterns. So over time, chronically elevated blood sugar levels can cause really permanent damage to the body. And so mulberry leaf extract is one of the prominent ingredients in this, and it's been shown to reduce post-meal blood sugar spikes by 42% when you take it with your meal. Now, when you take one capsule before a meal, the mulberry leaf extract helps your body metabolize what you just ate more slowly. Now, of course, MetaPWR Assist is designed to be prepared with a healthy whole food approach to your eating. But it also has another really important ingredient, which is called berberine. Anybody ever take berberine? I have some clients who used to take this, and now they've actually switched to taking the MetaPWR Assist because of the berberine and and the mulberry leaf extract. So while a whole food diet and regular exercise are really some of the best ways to help promote healthy blood sugar regulation, we can't forget that less than 7% of the population have optimal metabolic health. So we can afford a little bit more support. Yeah. And I want to give you a bonus tip on this, okay? When you take MetaPWR Assist with your meal, the mulberry ingredient you heard mentioned in the overview helps your body slow the digestion of the carbs you just ate giving your body a little extra help, giving your blood glucose levels steady. The aminosugars of the mulberry leaf interacts with the digestive enzymes that metabolize your carbs, slowing their digestion so that the glucose doesn't hit your bloodstream as quickly. Now, the bonus tip here is that MetaPWR Assist and PB Assist are great companions because the non-digested carbs that result from the enzyme inhibition of the mulberry's aminosugars, it results in food for the good bacteria that we're putting back in our gut from the PB Assist. So these two things go hand in hand really well together. Now, back in the 1980s, the Environmental Protection Agency, or the EPA, conducted a program called the National Human Adipose Tissue Survey. And what they discovered is that all human fat samples contain traces of 4 industrial solvents and 1 dioxin. So 9 more chemicals, including 3 more dioxins and 1 furan, were found in more than 90% of the fat samples. On average, 83% of those samples had PCBs, another toxin. So in order to prevent these toxins from just roaming freely and damaging your organs, your body stores these toxins away in fat cells. Did you know that? So now it's commonly understood that if we eat healthy and drink healthy combined with physical activity, that we can reduce the size of our existing fat cells, right? But the MetaPWR Metabolic Essential Oil Blend is uniquely formulated to support those healthy lifestyles by curbing hunger cravings between meals. Plus, recent research on the new MetaPWR Oil Blend has also shown that it can limit the development of new fat cells and the growth of existing fat cells. So it's stopping the growth of fat cells. And this is where things kind of get really exciting, because remember, your cells, including your fat cells, do not live forever. So by using the MetaPWR Essential Oil daily, combined with natural cell health and turnover, we have the potential to metaphorically freeze our new fat cells at their smallest size. So this means that this blend can actually support your goals now, but also long term. Now, this metabolic blend has grapefruit, lemon, peppermint, ginger, and cinnamon bark. And some of these oils used to be in another blend, but these are actually reformulated. These have been formulated at different ratios, because what we've found is that when you change the ratio, something really powerful happens. It inhibits fat cell maturation, right? That's geek speak for it reduces the likelihood of your fat cells growing, and it curbs cravings, and it supports overall metabolic health. Now, there's 4 ways for you to enjoy this essential oil. You can use the oil by itself, like adding it to your water bottle each day. You can use it like here in this picture of little beadlets that you can carry in your purse or in your pocket. You also can use it in a gum. Plus, this blend is in every single product in the MetaPWR system. Yeah. So how many of you have actually tried one of the MetaPWR system, or you learned something new from the MetaPWR group? Yes. So while we're on the topic of cleansing out our bodies internally, if you would like additional support in resetting your internal routines and cleansing, I invite you to join our 21-day reset total body jumpstart. Now, this program we offer twice per year, once in April and then again in October. And our enrollments for that program is in March and September. And we do this with the seasons changing. So if you've joined us in this program in the past, it has gotten a total overhaul. Now, you're still going to be able to join us using your Cleanse and Restore products from dōTERRA, but you'll have more freedom in your nutrition options. Hallelujah, right? You'll have meal plan options. You'll have all new content and support moving forward, including frequency therapy throughout the process. So now to join us in our next go round and be included in the invitation list, go ahead and let me know below and I'll be sure to invite you. You can just be included in the wait list when the program opens for the registration in September. Okay? Yes, who's looking forward to that? I know I am. Now, before we shift topics, we're going to shift topics for a moment and discuss what makes doTERRA different. And what makes this community different is purity. Pure products, pure intentions, pure business practices, and pure love of humanity.
What really needs to be understood is that our model is really focused on two things. It's focused on getting the best and help. Get the best oils and help the most people. That's a form of success.
I just think the whole planet is being lifted by this company, and it makes it so easy to be passionate because I know that every step of the way, it's lifting someone, it's blessing someone, it's a light to someone.
Something that grew out of just a love. It's given me so much more hope for the future.
We are interested in having the purest, highest quality centralized that you can have within the process. We're also very interested
We chose to be a person-to-person model because we knew that this would empower people to step into their full potential and truly make the world a better place as they pursue what's pure to them.
What really needs to be.
So it's important to discuss essential oil purity. And essential oils purity is really the most important characteristic. Purity affects safety, it affects how effective the oil is going to be, and it affects how potent it is. Now, unfortunately, the essential oil industry is littered with adulteration and contamination, and there's not very much regulation that happens on the market. Now, pure essential oils are costly to produce, and really unscrupulous suppliers and brokers, many of them try to lower the cost of their products by adding other substances, and in turn, it adulterates the final product. And a company may not even know that the essential oils that they sell are adulterated. They buy from a broker that they trust, not realizing that they're being duped because they don't have the resources or the expertise to test for the most sophisticated kinds of adulteration. They advertise their products as pure when in truth, this isn't the case. And so really as consumers, we have to begin to educate ourselves in what and where we're purchasing our products from, especially if we're using them in these therapeutic ways. Now, every batch of doTERRA's essential oils undergoes rigorous third-party and internal testing to ensure that your products are free from adulteration. From the source to you, doTERRA essential oils are certified pure, which means that you can have a better peace of mind when you choose to bring them into your home and in your routines. doTERRA is really committed to sourcing the best and helping the most. This is why I have chosen to use their products for over 10 years. It means sourcing pure essential oils in sustainable ways and ethical ways and responsible ways for individuals and the community worldwide, and taking people as well as the environment into consideration. They cut out the middleman, and instead they work directly with farmers and the harvesters, and they pay fair and on-time wages to develop these long-term partnerships. If you want to know more about this, you can learn all about this topic at sourcetoyou.com, or you can talk to me after this class. You can reach out to me. Now, doTERRA is really committed to sourcing the best and helping the most. This is a commitment called co-impact sourcing. And this really means that doTERRA sources pure essential oils in a way that we talked about. And they support co-impact sourcing initiatives. I encourage you to look on their YouTube channel at this Behind the Bottle series so that you can see a little bit more about how doTERRA is helping bring much needed services like schools, like new equipment with machinery and clean water to some of the communities who are also sourcing these oils that you're using in your own home. So before we go, I have a few more things that I want to share with you. I want to mention that there's a brand new program that I'm piloting that I'm going to invite you to be a part of on a couple of slides from now. So stay with me. Finally, we come to doTERRA's wellness advocates, those of us who share, who teach about, and who sell doTERRA essential oils, including me. doTERRA was extremely deliberate when choosing this direct selling model because essential oils are incredibly experiential, and most people find that there's a learning curve when they're first getting started. Anybody who's been using them a while, there's a little bit of a learning curve, right? And so having somebody personally introduce you and teach you how to use your essential oils is really invaluable, and you could say it's essential. Now, wellness advocates should provide a robust, supportive customer service experience that's really also warm and welcoming. We're real people who can always serve at your first point of contact when you're learning how to use your products or when you need help. We're like built-in partners or personal guides on your wellness journey. Yeah. Now, there's a couple of ways to save if you are new to doTERRA. Would you like for me to show you how you can get your first year's membership free? Yeah. So your membership gives you 25% off of every purchase for a year. It's very similar to like a Costco membership. You get free shipping on any of your orders that are over 100 points or more. If you open your member account today with actually the Cleanse and Restore kit that I mentioned earlier, and it has all of the products that we talked about, doTERRA actually also sends you a free pebble diffuser as a gift with your purchase. And once your account is set up, I come in and I show you how you can earn doTERRA dollars anytime your friends sign up with your referral link. doTERRA's Refer a Friend program is actually the simplest way to stack some doTERRA dollars so that you can use to pay for anything on the website. And I also I get you access to our private members groups that has access to information, and you get supplied with lots of different tools and education on your specific topics of interest. Now, for those of you who are interested in earning additional compensation and bonuses from doTERRA, you can actually also get a wellness advocate account. And I'm going to share with you in just a minute the brand new program that I'm piloting. So, yeah. Now, we talked about several different products today. Some of the ones that are on this screen are ones that we talked about last month. And so I'll have the link below so that you can see some more about the hair shampoo and the sun line. But you can purchase any of these products separately, or you can combine them however you want. Really, the choice is yours. And when you enroll in a doTERRA membership with one of those, you also get 25% off of all of your future orders. Now, before we finish up and I share with you about the pilot program that I have going on, I want to share what I think is the most optimal way to get the most out of your doTERRA products. I have found that always having doTERRA products in my home has helped me personally, because it never fails when someone on the weekend gets down and out and is in bed and is sharing their crud with other people. I have found such a peace of mind as a mom, knowing that I have tools right at my fingertips. I don't have to leave the house and cart my kids to some place that may be getting other germs or using things that aren't really supporting our immune system, I've had those things right in my own home. And it's really the most impactful experience that I've had with their products, is that I've been able to have those and I get freebies all the time, because if you're like me and you want to have essential oils on hand for whatever the occasion is, then you can join the Loyalty Rewards program. And that allows you to order monthly, and you have the opportunity to get exclusive promotional products. You get to accumulate points that you can redeem for other free products. You can use those to earn commissions if you want to be a wellness advocate. So I'll be around online here on YouTube or on Telegram if you want to reach out to me to help answer any questions for you about this. But now I want to tell you a little bit about the pilot program. Now, generally speaking, in doTERRA, we serve 3 types of people. The first type of person is really excited to live a natural wellness lifestyle, and maybe you can't wait to share those products with your family. And as a customer, you can actually earn doTERRA dollars. It's really like store credit for telling your friends and family about your favorite products. You get like a little referral link, and you can use that at any time. And then when your friend or your family member uses that referral link, you get 20% in doTERRA dollars that you can use, and your friend or your family member gets a free membership for a full year. So, yes. So there's no commitment to any amount that you're having to order or anything like that. It does not make you doing any kind of business or anything. It's just a way to have a referral link. Now, the second type of person is kind of sitting here thinking, my mom needs these products, my friend needs to know about this, and maybe you naturally are wanting to share what you love. And doTERRA really supports this type of person by rewarding efforts to share products by earning a little extra money each month. And then the third type of person has been saying, like, this is what I want to do. I want to change people's lives by educating them about the power of essential oils. And doTERRA supports this type of person with a really generous compensation plan. And if you're the second or the third type of person, I want you to stay on for this next slide here. Otherwise, you're welcome to catch me later. But this is a piloting program that I'm launching. It's a doTERRA affiliate program. And this is a way for you to share the product with others and share the company with others in a very impactful way, that with oils that are being sourced ethically and serving earnestly as a wellness advocate, but you would be a part of the affiliate program, meaning that you don't have any of the responsibilities. You really just enhance other people's well-being with the doTERRA products. You make a list of your favorite products, and you decide which doTERRA products that you want to share with your network, either online or offline, with a simple link. And then you earn 10 to 25% on every commissionable purchase for the lifetime of your customers. There's no additional education that you're providing to these customers or anything. You are just sharing that link, whether you are an influencer online, whether you are a homeschooling mom like me, whether you're a business owner, whether you are a healthcare practitioner. Those clients that you're working with, those patients, those people that you're interacting with, you are able to share those products with them and then earn commissions on those. So if this is something that you're interested in learning more about in this pilot program, reach out to me and we can talk more about it, and you can see if it's right for you. Okay? So you're never alone on this journey. As the world leader in essential oils, doTERRA strives to educate people about natural solutions through classes, through community education materials, through courses, through podcasts. so you can choose which platform best supports your learning style. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. And I look forward to seeing you guys soon. I don't have my next series that I'm teaching yet, but I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Yes. Thank you guys for joining me. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.